How about right here? I don't. The cord doesn't stretch that far. Okay, we've got 4 riders going after it already in this 1,000 production race as they head into turn number 2. Riders in that last race that went down in turn 2B and 4, we've got your helmets down here. Okay, Doug Poland, we know, for the win, 500 for second, 250 for third, 0 for 4th position. That 4th place rider out there right now, no money in his pocket. He's got to start working his way up, and already those 4 riders starting to break away from the rest of the pack as they go down that back straightaway. These bikes are 1,000 cc Suzukis. The top 3 will go back to Road Atlanta. Look at this, we're going to have a change of position. No. These 4 guys are just tied together like a string. Let's check them out as they come down and complete lap number 1. Excuse me, lap number 2. Okay, we got a battle of some of the best riders in the country out there. Scott Gray in the middle of it, Doug Poland, and Chris Stewart is leading them as they go around turn number 2. Chris Stewart had the big lead, but look at this. All 3 of those riders outbreak him going into 4. As they go up the hill, Chris Stewart ahead of some very talented riders here as they come down the hill on the other side. He's got Poland, he's got the national riders of note in the AMA circuit on the Superbike series, and they're all barreling down on our local rider Chris Stewart here. Chris Stewart is going to try and hold them off on the Dunlop tires as they go down that back straightaway. All 4 of these riders on Suzukis. Then they go heading up to speeds of about 135, 140 miles an hour. Here they come. It's still Chris Stewart with a slight advantage now over Poland, Toland, and Gray. With Sartorius and all these other guys following in their wake back there in 5th, 6th, and 7th. But right now, let's keep our eye on the lead as Stewart seems to open up a little bit of a lead as they go around the faster part of the racetracks. They start closing in on him as they head up into turn number 3. Look at this. Toland and Gray now battling it out for third as Poland now makes his move on the lead. Poland into one of the more scariest turns for him in the country, right there, turn number 3. He's fallen down twice this year in that spot, braking for turn number 3, but it doesn't seem to deter him at all for his quit. Poland and Gray still in a great battle for third. There's a difference of $250 there for third. Gray and Poland putting on a terrific battle in that position back there. In fact, they're starting to fall farther and farther back now. The Oshimura Suzuki, the Anaheim Suzuki, there they go down that back straightaway in third and fourth. The Denton Cycle sponsored rider Doug Poland in second spot. Chris Stewart on those Dunlop tires, he's running out in front. Here they come out of turn number 9. Jim Beach, man your radio. Here goes Stewart. Look at this. Poland, look at the drive. Poland got off at turn number 9. He goes to the inside and outbreaks him. A great move by the Texas rider. Oh, a fantastic move by Doug Poland as he moves around Chris Stewart and showing these California riders how it's done the rest of the country. Poland makes a slip going into 2 and Stewart takes it back. Poland went wide around 2. It looked like he let off the throttle for about a half a second, and Stewart took advantage of it and took over the lead. Now they come up into 3. Poland brakes hard and pulls up to the rear tire, but it's not enough. Stewart's going to try and hold him off. Let's see what happens this lap. Poland definitely has the HP as they come onto the fast from there, ready to strike in case any of those guys makes a bobble. As they head around turn number 5, go over the crest of the hill and down that back straightaway again. Willow Springs out here, one of the very few racetracks in the country where you can see the whole racetrack from one vantage point. Here goes the move. Poland's going to make the move on the inside and take over the lead. He's got it, and Stewart says, I want it back. But he's not going to get it. Poland holds on to the lead this time. It's up to Stewart to stay in the draft. Let's see if he can draft by him down the front straightaway. Here they come out of turn number 9. It's Poland. Look at Stewart go alongside. They're side by side coming out here. Terrific racing in the open class. Oh, you can't get any closer than this. Who's going to outbrake who? Poland's got the right line. He outbreaks him and goes into turn number 1. Stewart in second spot. Let's see what happens in turn number 2. If Poland makes that error again that he did last lap. Stewart is all over him going into turn number 2. There goes Stewart. He's going to try and go down low, but this time Poland blocks his path. Poland stays low this time around turn number 2 and holds his line. That might have been the death now. There's going to be a way around him. It would have been around 2. Now let's see if Poland starts stretching his lead out a little bit over Stewart. It looks like Gray starting to stretch out a little bit over Poland in third spot. It's Poland, but Stewart's not going to give up. Stewart wants that $1,000 because of, coming off of that turn, a terrific drive off that last turn going down the straightaway, and that's what you need. Poland has definitely found the secret on powering out of those turns to get that straightaway speed up, and he definitely moved out a good 5 to 10 yards on him. That might have made the difference. We're looking for John Rowley. How many laps to go? Here they come out of 9, and again, it's going to be Poland. Is he going to do it? Is he going to win $2,000 again out here? Let's find out. We've got a couple of laps to go, and he's starting to stretch it out a little bit over Stewart. Scott Gray now trying to get into the thick of things here at the end of the race. Poland more or less settled back down in there for 4th. Dave Sartorius doing an excellent job hanging in there at a very lonely 5th position. As your leaders go up the hill. Stewart's not going to give up, boy. He's hanging right there. And look at this. He outbreaks Poland just a fraction going into turn number 3 and draws up alongside. Gray at the last minute here trying to get involved in this. But hopefully he'll be down the straightaway when they do. Here they go over the crest of the hill again. We've got a lap and a half to go. We've got about 6 miles to decide who's going to take it. Right now I have to say Poland because he's definitely got that horsepower on the straightaway. Here they go, coming up on some lap traffic, and they're going to get around him pretty easily. Poland's probably going to go to the inside. Poland goes to the outside. Stewart goes to the outside. Gray trying to come up on him. He'll go to the outside as well as they come out of turn number 9. This could hurt Gray's chances to try and catch up. That lapped rider's going to be right in his line coming out of 9. Here they come, 1 lap to go. Let's see if Stewart's got anything in him to try and get around this determined Texas rider, this all-dominated Texas rider. Here goes Stewart. He's in the draft, but it's not going to be enough. He's going to hold on to him, but he's not going to get around him. Gray is probably a little too slow, too late here as he's trying to make his way up into that leading group, but he's not quite going to do it. He's going to have a solid 3rd position. Stewart hanging all over Poland. Let's see if he's got something left in him going around 2. They come out of 2. It's Poland out of Texas. Here goes Stewart from LA. He's trying to make a pass, but Poland holds on as they go up the hill. It's still the Texas rider Poland ahead of Chris Stewart, the Los Angeles-based rider, as they go up the hill the last time. We've got a half a lap to go. Here goes Stewart, but boy, they can just sense the guy's right there. Stewart now in the very bad position now of letting Poland going to get away from him now in the fast parts of this racetrack. There they come down the last part of this race. At the last part of this race down the back straightaway for the last time. And it looks like Poland opening up a little bit of a gap. Let's see if Stewart can close in on him coming around turn number 8. Stewart trying to get into the draft. Let's see if he's going to try and draft him down this front straightaway if he can get close enough. He's in close enough. Here they come out of turn number 9. The checkered flag is in sight. Weaving back and forth. Here's Poland. Here's Stewart. Who's it going to be, ladies and gentlemen? It's going to be Poland. Oh, Stewart makes a last-ditch effort, but it wasn't enough. Poland's going to get the $1,000. That's $2,000 total he's got. Gray's going to get $250. Another great race. And once again, we're going to talk to Doug Poland down here in the winner's circle. Gary Shoemake from Spec 2.